Alright guys, this is Jacob from Wonder Me This, and in this video I want to talk about something that I'm just seeing a ton of on YouTube and stuff, and that's that people are losing the fact that craps is a strategic game, and people are literally only concentrating on their shooting, and I just see this over and over and over. Let me ask you all a question. All right. Does your table play the same every day? Yes, pretty much, right? Plays the same, all right? But when you go to the casino, different table. Maybe you're on 3 different tables at the casino. You know, maybe 5. Maybe 5 different casinos, 5 different tables, or 25 different tables, right? Different sizes of dice, you know, different atmosphere, drunk guy bumping you, all these things. So shooting the dice changes every time you do it at every casino. So it should not be the emphasis of what you're doing. It should not. Right? The emphasis of what you're doing is you should be learning what strategy it is you want to play, because you know what doesn't change is the craps board. The only thing that the little changes will be bonus bets. Everything else, you know what? The 9 pays the same here. It pays the same in California. It pays the same in New York City. So you should be focusing more on your strategy and less on your shooting. And I mean, I have lots of friends that's all they do is they make shooting videos, and these guys are great craps people, but they're not promoting any strategy. You got to have strategy to win the game of craps. There's no way around it, right? You can't just randomly put numbers out there, i.e. the 3-point molly, and expect to win. All right, so what I'm going to show here, I'm not going to shoot the dice. I'm just going to roll the dice random like I've been doing, and I'm going to prove that it doesn't matter. Shooting the dice doesn't matter to make a winner or a loser. It matters to make you a better player. But it should be the secondary thing. It should not be the primary thing. All right, so I'm going to just play my style. All right, I got a $1,000 bankroll. I'm going to play through 10 sevens, just like I've been doing. All right, I'm going to start with a $150 down with no coverage. And we got a 5, 3, 2, 5. Okay, 150 bucks on the don't. So right here, and then I'm going to play the 4 and 10. I'm going to buy that 4 and 10. All right, so I have 110 against 150. And there's a 12. I'm not going to be shooting anything special. There's the 5. Okay. That's unfortunate. I'm going to bump it up to $200. Coming out. And we got the 6. I was not working. All right, so let's move over to the 5. We got enough money out. Now we can put that out there as well. And there's the 5 again, 35 bucks this time. Okay, we're gonna rack this one because I'd like to make my 150 back. And we have a 9, 35 bucks. So that's 70 of it back. Plus we have a little bit coming from the 7 if it rolls. And there's the 9 again. Okay, so after this, I'm going to start pressing a little bit. I am not going to press. There's a 617. Perfect. Okay, $200. Rack this all back up, see where we're at. Okay, we're doing fine. We're actually up. Okay, so we start 1,000. There's 900, 1,000. We are up $25 after getting knocked off of a $150 bet. All right, nothing more than strategy. Here we go, same thing. And there's the 9, 5, 4, 9. Okay. Oops. Let's do the 4, 5, 6, and 8. Just a little different. We'll leave the 10 off for now. All right, here we go. And there's the 6. It's going to be a $35 winner. I'm going to get this 10. I have all the coverage, so you know I just won $35. So I know out here, okay, so right out here I have $135, $150 there, but I just won $35. So I'm in really good shape. Just strategy, nothing more. All it is strategy. 415. Chunk the dice down the table. Watch it work. We're going to add that $10 there, rack that quarter. And there's our 7. Okay, so I'm going to get 150 over here. This is 7 number 2. I'm not doing anything special. No special moves. Literally just playing a don't. Three, 1, 4. Okay. 150, so we're going to go all of it with that 4. We like the 4. Okay, here we go. And there's the 10. 6, 4, 10. Okay, we're going to drop 5 and get 4 back, plus 50. Stack up that 9 a little bit. Rack some chips. Six, 1, 7. Okay, no big deal. Making money. $150. Next roll. There's an 8. 6, 2, 8. This time we're going to go the 5 and the 6, but I'm going to double up on the 6. And I'm going to throw 1 quarter. Actually, I'm just going to double up on all of it. All right, just like that. Iron cross it up. And there's aces right there. It's going to be a $50 winner. Rack that 50. And there's a 4. It's a $25 winner. Rack it. Not doing anything special. Just playing a don't, basic strategies. And there's the 5. Okay. It's going to win 70. Leave that quarter. Rack these. Nothing special. And there's the 9, another quarter. So now it really doesn't even matter if we lose that. We've made enough money to cover it. So now we're basically on a free roll. And there's the 11. And the 5. Okay. Okay, so we're going to start bumping this up. Let's start on the 6 here. Oh, and there's the 7, right when I started bumping it up. All right, 150. 150 right there. Okay. Obviously in the rack we are killing it. We'll probably go through a run of losers. It's just the nature of it. And there's one of them right there. There's a 7 on the come out. Remember, we're just going until we see 10 sevens. All right, so I'm going to bump it up to 200. Wow, 617 right back. That's rough. Okay, so I'm going to go to 350. Oops. 538. All right, here we go. 415 for $70. Add this to my 9. I mean my 6. Oh, there's the 7. I was hoping to get a few more hits out of that. $350. And we are back in the good. 600, 1,000. So we're up 150 bucks. Here we go. Back down to 150. Can we have a come out winner? That'd be nice. There's a 6. All right, here we go. 12 should have played the field, right? 50 bucks. Here we go. Oh, and the 7 early. No hits, but it's all right. It's still a winner because the 7 is a winner the way I play. 150. All right, so we got 2 more 7s we got to see before we end the session. And we have a 9. 549. Okay. Let's see if we can get a couple numbers in here. There's a 6, heart 6, 35. We'll rack it. Rack 3 and then we'll press. Nope, we won't. 5-2. No big deal. Repeating the process. All right, we're down to our last 7. We've got a C. Hopefully it's not on this roll. 516. Same thing here. Put our money across. So at this point, as long as we don't roll that 6 back, we're fine. I mean, we're in profit either way. And there's a 9, $35 profit. But I just want to keep proving that you don't have to be a dice controller, guys. That's not, you don't have to do that. You can just play correct strategy, and as long as you'll pay attention to what's going on, you'll win money. 1, 2, 3. Now, if you're a good dice controller, will you win more money? Yes. That's what it does for you. It's a bonus onto your good strategy play. $35 on that hard 8. So once you learn good strategy, then you start controlling the dice. Now you're adding to your weapons. And there's an easy 8, 6-2. 35 bucks. Okay, we're gonna start pressing after this. And no, we're not. 617. Fantastic. 150 there. Mark it all back up. See where we ended up. Obviously, we won 600, 1,000. All right, so this is all our profit over here. This is what we profited. $300, $360, $364, and we just waited till we saw 10 sevens. $364 within 10 sevens. We didn't do anything special. We played a don't and let it cover our box numbers. That's all we did. Nothing special. We threw the iron cross in there, but that's still the same thing. Still the same mechanism. You're using the don't to cover it. It's simple, guys. You don't have to be a dice controller to win at craps. That's you don't have to. All you have to do is have a good strategy and understand how to play it, understand how to manipulate what's going on, know when to do things, certain things. And, I mean, it's easy. I didn't even do anything special here, guys. I just literally rolled until I saw 10 sevens and made bets. Stuck to a certain kind of strategy. This don't cover strategy, 6, 7, 8 is basically what it is. When you add the other numbers, it's still just 6, 7, 8. It's just with more numbers added in. You're using that don't. You're making that 7 a winner. So every time that 7 comes, you're winning. It's not losing. It's not bad when the 7 comes. It just means you start over. You won a little money, you start over. Nothing to it. We did have a couple come out losers. As you saw, they worked their way back out. We ended up winning on the other one. Don't get me wrong, there's a run of dice where you could have a bunch of come out losers in a row, or you could have a come out loser, a point, and then a point hit, and then a come out loser, and it could go bad. Of course it could. Every strategy can go bad. But most likely this strategy won't go bad that often, and that's the key to strategy. But that's where dice control comes in. If you don't want to roll a 7 or an 11 here, you train yourself not to do it. So let's do that just for a second. I'm going to try to roll 10 rolls without a 7 or an 11, okay? And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the 1, 4, 1, 4. This is what I like to use to not roll 7s and 11s. There's an 8, okay? 5, 3, 8. Now, this isn't going to be the same for everyone. This just works for me. Here we go. Oh, failed. That's why I don't consider myself a good dice controller. All right, so let's say 111. We'll make it in the red chips. All right, so that's one bad one. Fantastic. 2 11s back to back. So this is where, sticking to the strategy, understanding that these kind of things can happen. So a lot of people get scared away right here. And a lot of people also won't progress their don't. And there's a 9. All right. Even though if we were actually rolling this roll, that them 11s wouldn't have mattered, because they would have been on that point of 8. And then we would have hit our point of 8. But that's not what I'm doing. I'm acting like all of them are come out rolls here. So see how many I can get, out of 10. Hopefully I can not roll any more. Oh, there's a 7. And guys, this is why I am not a good dice controller, and I know that. Remember, we're acting like all these are come out rolls, so I'm getting crushed right now. Oddly enough, getting crushed mostly by the 11. And there's another 5. But this would work if you can roll 70% of your coming out rolls that aren't 7s or 11s. If you can do that, you'll be fine. that'll work because you're going to place all those box numbers. So you're going to make hits, and then when the sevens do come, you're going to make your money back. Yeah, if you can go 70%, that will work. You probably don't want to go any less than that. If you're less than 70%, you might want to figure something else out. Just randomly roll it. So this would be 70%. If all of those were come out rolls, yeah, it would work because you're going to roll a bunch of box numbers in there. And if you roll 0.7s, you're going to get money back that way. So that worked. But what I'm getting at is that what this video was trying to show is that dice control should be secondary to your craps game. It should be the part of your craps game that helps the strategy. Not the strategy shouldn't help your dice control. The dice control should help the strategy, because when you go to these casinos, they're different than your house rig. They're going to be different every casino you go to. Everything, the atmosphere, everything is going to be different. The one thing that's going to stay the same is your strategy. So again, the strategy is the most important, guys. Without the strategy, all the dice control in the world doesn't matter. And I can prove it to you because the 3-point molly basically eliminates strategy. You're not choosing your numbers, it's choosing it for you. So if you're a dice controller and you're using the 3-point molly, you're just playing randomly. Right? When you're a dice controller, you should know what numbers you hit the most, and you should just be betting those numbers bigger. You should be betting everything, but bet those bigger because you're supposed to hit them more. And again, that's strategy. So, but what I'm getting at, guys, is that I've been seeing this a lot, and I love the guys, man. I love all the guys that are in Craps Nation, and all the other guys that aren't in Craps Nation too. I love all those guys. I think they're all great. But man, I'm just seeing so much shooting stuff. Just no one is strategizing anymore. No one is trying to figure out better angles at the craps table anymore. Everyone's just relying on the shooting. And the shooting fails you guys. It fails you a lot. But the strategies just don't. And the strategies failures they are literally defined by numbers, by percentages. You know what they are. You know what type of level it will fail at. So the dice control is different every day, guys. And I just want to basically reinforce that, man, strategy is important. Strategy is super important. And anyways, guys, obviously we made some money this time. Again, this is Jacob from Win Me This, and you guys know the kind of stuff I put out is about strategy for the most part. I don't consider myself a dice controller. I don't consider myself good at it. I do understand it, and I do believe in it. I'm just not good at it. So I rely on strategy to win, and that's what I do. And so anyways, guys, this is Jacob from Win Me This, and you guys have a great night.